What is GPT-3?
It's a computer system that can write for people.
Because I just wonder, like, is there a 10-year-old right now that's going to get the Pulitzer Prize, and it's going to be someone who couldn't write a story at all by hand, but was just like, oh, I just know this software better than anyone in the world.
GPT-3 is just a tool that facilitates a process. Writing is still an art form.
I don't think this software will ever win like a Nobel Prize in literature. I think it will reach a point where it won't need human supervision to churn out like bullshit blog articles.
How many hours have you been in this interface?
Oh.
That's like a little bit of an embarrassing question, I think, for David. Having lived with him, it's a lot. Oh, there's something really strange about this eliciting feelings of like romance and nostalgia, right? Like this piece hits those two feelings for me as we read it, because those feel like very sentimental and so far removed from anything that like a robot should be able to convey or elicit. Where do you think like people will not be replaced?
Haircuts. When I sit down and I let a robot just like grab the scissors and do that, then there's no jobs left in the world. You have to have the dexterity to make me comfortable and not poke my eye with that scissor, and you'd have to replace the kind of social aspect of getting your hair cut.
Yeah, we have a lot of like ritualistic things that I think we like to have a human experience touch point.
Hair cutting is one of the big ASMR things.
Just break this down. Just break this down. Snip, 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 snip.
One day, the owner tells the pug that he has to go on vacation for 2 weeks and asks if he can find someone to take care of his dog while he's gone. The pug asks if he can go on vacation with his owner, but the owner says no because dogs can't go on vacation. The pug doesn't understand why not, but doesn't ask any questions about it. The next day, the pug sees a man walking down the street with a sign that says dog walker. The dog walks up to him and asks, wait, hold on, and asks if he can be his walker while his owner is out of town. The man laughs at him and tells him that dogs don't need walkers.
It's the world I want to live in. I'm so happy.
Sometimes I think about how there's been a loss of like a monoculture. There never was one exactly, but there were songs of the summer before like my parents' generation, right? Like the radio would play X amount of songs, the TV had X amount of channels, and you as a society had like a common frame of reference. And all of the streaming services, we can create more of a customized language. In some ways it's really heartening, especially for like marginalized groups. They can find specific subcultures that most resonate with them. But on the other side, it's like we lose this shared history and story and culture. People in grief are desperate to have remnants of like the people that they've lost.
Because now we can live on through this software.
To some extent, but like, so my dad passed away when I was in high school, right? Hey dad, like what do you think about this like A on this test or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'd want to run that so that I could see what he would say, or there's definitely been moments where I've imagined like, how would my dad respond to this? But the way that like you heal through grief and trauma, to my understanding, is through human connection. It's by actually taking time with the people who are still here to reconnect. I think technology provides a platform or opportunity for escapism. Like maybe it would be comforting in the immediacy, but I think it would create a disconnect for people.